with another first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll move the wide receiver. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Marches ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Alabama! This offense has it with really good field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. They go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Off play action on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Here's a heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
That is such great discipline by this defense. Bootleg is misdirection, right? Like showing something going the other way, roll the quarterback out. But when you read it and you see it and you don't bite on the other direction, you can make big plays, and the defense comes up with a big sack.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He caught it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He gets it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll make the stop about a yard short. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The play action fake. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Looking deep. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking downfield on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right. Makes a connection. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Timeout signal 4 by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
I think if you're the quarterback...
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in London. Looking to throw on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Turning it on. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got it run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Motion from the wideout. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Alabama quickly back to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Fast. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man on the right. He's loose. The 20. Inside. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touch. The Tide ready to roll on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you could be an alley. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the 1st half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming. They'll start this drive with a pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Steps away. Trying to escape. There he goes. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Makes the grab. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. Alabama pushing the tempo. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Fires to the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quick strike complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last 1st down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run.
Man, sometimes
he wants to go deep. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll go to the counter play. Got enough for the first. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. On the move at the 30. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gives him a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on those.
Might have a chance. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Powers through the defender. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. He's got it inside the 15. All the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got...
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level, and these receivers outside.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that,
guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touch. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking to buy time. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down.
Here comes that Alabama offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win.
Maybe some room here. He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the pummeling has started. They... See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks up the 1st down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Defense.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Alabama pushing the tempo. Trying play action. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard. Glad to have you with us from still. Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Moving out to the right. He's going to take off. Across the 15. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Touchdown, Bama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere. Knocked down for a loss. Alabama quickly back to the line. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes the grab. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll get rid of it. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Takes the easy completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped. They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Cowboys will use their first time. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on 1st down. On target. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Touchdown Tide! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Ready to roll on offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of He'll start this drive firing. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Alabama pushing the tempo. Play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. The Tide with the 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The play action fake. Keeps looking downfield. Lets it fly. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
He'll pull it down. Oh, look out, the ball's free. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Looking to throw on first down. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. There's the pressure. And down he goes.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter. Guys are tired. They're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the
This is Gaylord, Oklahoma. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He leaves it with his back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the...
Makes a deep grab. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Finds a little space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Now the play fake. Quickly complete. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Alabama quickly back to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie. He's going for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free in 4th. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll pull it down and run. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
For the 3rd straight play, the pass. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the 2nd half. Pressure coming, trying to make something happen. Go to the right side, that's Wilson. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Scott. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He puts them in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. But you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
Pocket breaking down. Hauls it in. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his man. Quick step and go. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they wanted to have, they were ready to rock and roll.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They're going to run it to the right. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They only need about the length of the football to convert on second down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover.
Here's a little room there. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Caught, and he's got room. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Alabama quickly back to the line.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Throws to the tight end. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a first and 10. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! Well, Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down it.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
You can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
They'll run play action. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. This time on target.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Got his man to the left. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes a catch. They will score! He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. To the air on first down. Going to try to get it himself. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. They'll go to the air on second and short. Right on the money. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He goes right back to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Grabs it in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got to find a completion on this one. Fires to the right. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And that is how we will wrap this one up.